Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, back to my Let's Play of the Astocky Pack. Now in the last episode I set up a bit of a storage solution for most of my stuff. I set up a couple of different floors, a couple of different rooms, just to set some stuff up to be the way that I wanted. Now, what I did want to do this episode, as my very first thing, is make use of that blaze rod that I have to make a potion brewing stand. That's the one, brewing stand. So it'll be in precious items. Gonna need 3 useless cobble. I'll actually get a stack of it. Grab a couple of tools too. Take an almost broken one and an almost as broken one. Got way too many stone picks, but you always need a couple. An axe, a shovel, a scythe. It's looking pretty good. Now, cobble, 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 blaze rod, 1 brewing stand. The question though is, where do I want to brew my good stuff up? Now I'm thinking my Thorncraft room, I'm going to need to have a cauldron. And I'm going to need to have an infusion altar with 4 spots, and I'm going to need to have space on the wall for a whole lot of jars. So I'm thinking of putting the infusion altar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll offset it by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking, let's just do this for now, just to remind myself. So I'm thinking those 2 blocks just there, they're going to be the infusion altar, which means this is going to be my wall of essences once I get that far. So knock that out. I'm going to need to have a cauldron. I want the cauldron to be somewhere nice. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That can be the spot for my cauldron, which leaves a whole wall over here with nothing on it. So maybe just here, brewing stand. I know it's not strictly anything to do with Thorncraft, but it is, it's kind of what I'm going for. Chuck that in there. Now I am going to need some soul sand, and can't eat netherwort, so it should be in miscellaneous. Okay. You should be over here as well. I'm going to need my cactus as well, because I totally forgot to make a cactus farm. I'm not going to need 29 pieces of cactus though. I'm going to need my bucket. Not totally sure how I want to do this yet, but yes, I'll do. Just head down, passing the bedroom to the ground floor. So clearly I've got an awesome farm set up over here. With things that it is rather difficult for mobs to get into. Now I don't want to totally ruin that by going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't quite get that area there's not watered, so I can't put flax there. I'm not going to need this much wheat, so I'm going to put flax down that way. Now the reason I'm going for more flax here is I want to make a canvas bag. And you make that with 8 pieces of canvas, and each piece of canvas takes 8 string. So I'm going to need 64 string, and I have 10 at the moment, so that's going to take me a while to get. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to build a netherwort farm and a cactus farm. And I'm thinking just going into the side of this mountain here, because it's going to be easiest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this out, and then I'll unpause the video and come back once I have it sufficiently dug out. So back in a few seconds. Okay guys, well I'm back. I haven't quite finished yet, but I've realised that I'm not going to be able to finish without mining out a couple of ores. So I thought I would just do the last little bit on camera. Stupid annoying gravel. Nope, no easy way to fix that, is there? Okay, so where do we want? One, break, 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 break. Thought the torch would have broken that. Okay, so basically we have a cactus pattern. Once we get all the cactuses, all the cactus spots laid out, then we're going to dig out the excess cobble. Then we're going to do this. Whoop, no, that's got to stay there. Okay, a little bit more. Like I said, this is the bit where I got to the end, where I knew that I was going to have an issue. Because there's some ores there. I actually thought it was all going to be sulfur, because the first one I broke was sulfur, and I thought, I'm not going to bother with sulfur. But then some of it turned out to be zinc. So I thought, I can't get rid of all that zinc. And I have all this coal here and some more tin, which I'm going to get. I will get all of that. This needs to be too high though. And I do think I'm going to have to run back upstairs, because I think I'm about to break my pick and my shovel. And I haven't even started with the netherwort farm, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. Probably 6 by 6. How much soul sand did I grab? None. So in fact, it's not going to be any size at all, because I forgot the most important ingredient in making it. But the way this is going to work is once I knock out these couple of pieces of cobble here, there's going to be water that's going to flow down. The cactus is going to grow, it's going to pop off, because I'm going to set up a little fence setup. That's going to get in the water, it's going to blow it to here, it's going to come to here. And then just here, I'm going to have a red power 2 transposer. I think sitting just there facing this way. And then it's going to pop up into the chest that sits somewhere here. Again, haven't totally thought this whole thing through yet. So there's going to be some. Okay, out of tools again. And nope, I still have my crafting table. Excellent. I was a little worried that I wouldn't still have my crafting table here. Sticks, please. Two more picks should be enough. If they're not, I'm doing something wrong. Aha. Silly fence. Always getting in the way like that. Should have made a shovel too, because I can just tell there's going to be lots of dirt I'm going to need to knock off. Thankfully the netherwort farm doesn't need to be anywhere near this tall. I'm glad I still got lots of sand left over too, because I do wish to do some, like a glass kind of viewing window. Because the idea is that once I have the red power setup going, this is going to be, well, basically it's going to be an completely automatic process. So I'm never going to actually come back in here once I seal it up. But I would like to have some way of just making sure that it does work. Great. Luckily there is a heap of food near me. And the water's not doing a bad job of catching cobble. Okay, time to make 2 shovels. And while I'm here, food. What do we get? 2 tomatoes? Same again. Okay. Gotta make this happen. Gonna have to fill in some of that roof as well because it just looks ugly with the big hole up the top there. So that's a bit of a glitch sometimes with Minecraft. I don't know if it happens to everyone or just me, but sometimes it thinks it can put the block there and it starts to kind of place it. I've put that too low, haven't I? Yep. Ah. Stupid system of not being able to measure things properly. Don't even know what all that was. Okay, so we want you, and you, and you, and you. I really should have started planting these cacti, because otherwise it's going to take even longer to grow. Now my understanding is if there's a block directly above them, they won't grow. Pretty sure that's how that works. But they will grow if there's a block above them and diagonally, and they won't realize until after they've tried to grow that they weren't supposed to have grown, and then they should basically just pop themselves back off. Be like, oops, wasn't meant to do that. And so because of that, what I'm going to do is build I think it happens like that. Now I'm not totally sure if it has to be like a special block like a fence or something for that to work, or if it can just work with cobblestone. I might pause the video and I'll check this out and I'll come back in a second. Back soon. Okay, well, according to the wiki, this should work. So here we go. Just gonna frame this in with a bit of a wall. Let me know how much glass I need. Just gonna make the whole thing cobblestone because I think that'll look more uniform. And I will sort out exactly how the drop part is going to work later. Now maybe that will look cool with a bit of a ridge going all the way. Now, time to release the water. Okay, so I didn't go far enough. I went one block short. I was sure I counted this right. You know what? I think I probably just messed up. Really sucks when that happens. Because now I have to dig all this cobble back out. Dig one extra row. I guess I don't really have to. It's going to look better if I do though. And more gravel to contend with. Yay for me. Which means more jumping and putting cobble down. Lucky I made another one. Just going to knock that out like that for now. So the wall is going to come down. Crazy Minecraft. So that's going to be the frame. Going to knock this out for now. And that bit. So let's try now and see what happens if we go cobble, 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 cobble. Okay. So we can see instantly that I have an issue. This bit's all working great. The issue appears to be that if my cobble falls in the source block, it just sits there. So, obvious solution. Do it properly the first time. Embarrassing. What a way to mess this thing up. Just gonna borrow that bucket of water. Now that I've just done that, I'm going to have the issue where my first design was going to be perfect. And now this design's not going to work. Okay, and now I have two lots of source blocks everywhere, which is just great. So not only have I half messed it up, I have completely, totally, and utterly messed it up. We can do a whole episode here on nothing but messing up a cactus farm. It's just going to be great. It's like, yay, I'm a screw up. So how did I go so wrong before? Now I have no idea what I did wrong, because now it's still one short. So I think I had counted this out correctly. Playing peekaboo cobble blocks. Thankfully my fencing system is working and no one's attacking me. Okay, excellent, just the way it should be. Now we need to put a single bucket in here to flow all the stuff that lands over. Nice. Now we need to fill this wall back in. The wall that should have always been a wall and should never have not been a wall. Okay, now any cactus that pops will pop off, fall in the hole, fall down here, and we should be good. Now I don't know how much light we need for cactus growth. Don't actually know if we need any light for cactus growth, but just in case. Nope. Just going to put a torch under each one. Okay. Okay, I feel like I've finally achieved something now. It's taken a while, but I feel like I have finally gotten there. Give me that, whatever that is. Saltpeter. Useless saltpeter. Changing my mind. I only want the roof of this bit to be that high. Because Netherwart doesn't care. So we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go 7 deep. This time I'm going to pause the video and come back once it's ready. Back soon.